Demonplague, episode 21. But before I begin, please take a look in the doobly-doo down below to our link to our Extra Life page, and a link to all of our sister shows and the Discord of the Heroes Wanted collective of shows. Now, without further ado, tonight I am joined by...
Ian, and I'll be playing Kevin Hillman, the completely typical human monk.
And Nabil here, I'll be playing as Serena Amakir, a drow bard with the kleptomania issues.
Hi everyone, I am Tara. I'll be playing Hecate, the Elder and Cleric of the Grave.
And I'm Patrick. I will be playing Arkady, a ghostwise halfling inquisitive rogue.
Thank you all for joining this evening. Last time we left our heroes, they had been going around to all the council members' house securing voting rights for the refugees living in Tomer's Crossing right before the election begins properly. As a result, you were asked by Bajalin, the mayor, to find a very particular necklace of a half-moon shape that he claimed belonged to his mother. However, Arcady's sharp, inquisitive skills soon discovered that the locket had been taken by a fellow council member named Palmine. And using your telekinesis, you just let her know that, hey, I'm going to need that necklace one of these days. Further to that point, Kadra asked you to investigate a young girl that had been sort of snooping around her house. Upon that, you discovered Ellie Mirkar, went to her tent in the refugee quarter, and had a bit of a confrontation with her that thankfully did not go into violence, but left you with suspicions. Without going from there, you also worked with Bajalin, Colinius, to pass out food to the refugees in hopes of him getting the mayorship. So, I'm going to say it's later on in the afternoon. What would you guys like to do next? Everyone can hear me, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I can. I'm just drawing a blank because last time because it's been so long.
We were at the end of the day. We had talked to all the counselors. We had done a few things like follow Ellie, talk to Palmine. We were getting near because we had a couple days to the election. So that was our first day. Then I think there's at least one day in between, or 2 days in between, because we were like on Tuesday and the election's Friday, or were we on Wednesday?
I'm going to say it's later on Tuesday, and the election isn't on Friday. Friday is the vote to make all these refugees a citizen, and to officially announce the election.
Right.
And everyone's going to announce their candidacy. And Tafina, who is not joining us this evening, a local and who's someone who's already a citizen of Tomar's Crossing, is planning on going in for the candidacy.
And we've talked to everyone we need to, so I think our next step was Barrows?
Do you not want to look more at Ellie before you go?
I can't remember.
Well, we had sent Tafina's dog to act as a guard in front of Kadra.
Yes.
In front of Kadra's home. So if they're not gone, somebody else, if not all of us, should keep watch over her just to see if Ellie comes back.
Am I heading there then if we don't have... I could do that, sir.
You're getting the dog, or you're just standing watch?
Oh, no, if they're not here, if we have to watch it, but... If the dog's still there, then I guess we leave the dog to do it, right?
I think the dog's still there.
The dog is still there. What are you guys planning on doing?
It was just some surveillance, just to make sure that this annoying young girl is in fact leaving Kadra alone. It seems that she is. Well, I don't know if she is working for the mayor or anybody else, but she certainly seems to be dishonest in my eyes.
Oh, could we get the town map, Steph?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had it up.
And then, where was Kadra's again?
Kadra, I believe, was...
Or not Kadra, Ellie's and Kadra's, sorry.
I believe Kadra was number
3?
3. Yeah, she's number 3. Number 4 is Palmine's house, because there's a little stream over there. And,
Sir, someone sitting on top of the windmill would be able to see both Kadra's house and where Ellie's tent is.
Do you want to climb the windmill?
A little bit. But that's beside the point. We have Lauren's character, which I can't remember the name of right now.
Tafina.
We have Tafina, who's doing nothing tonight.
That is an excellent idea, Kevin. Tafina, I'm sure, will keep a good watch out in between her and her new companion. I'm sure they will be able to alert us if the young lady comes by.
Your plan is to go to bed and have Kevin stand watch?
Well, Tafina's going up the tower. We'll send her up with snacks and stuff to keep her awake.
We can rotate off, so we'll take a watch and rotate out.
But Kevin does have plans for this evening, so we'll separate to his wagon as soon as he's able to. And we'll take Serena with him.
Oh, so you have plans this evening? It's Serena.
Yes, well, no, Serena is part of the plans.
I hope it's something indecent.
It is not. For the rest of the night, from Kevin's wagon, you'll see a little tent go up, and the sound of power tools, sawing wood, banging hammers, and a general racket will go through the night while Serena is outside playing a montage music. And inside the tent, something is happening.
Ding 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 ding.
Did we stumble into an episode of the A-Team?
It's very much that, yes.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, and as you have Tafina climb the flour mill, Flem the miller comes out and says, "All right, what's all this then? What are you doing here? Why are you climbing on top of my tower?"
Is just Tafina there? Because this is going to be hard unless one of us has to pretend to be Lord.
I'm going to say that you all sort of walked together, and this is us kind of going back into the past for a little bit.
Okay.
Good evening, Master Baker. We are simply needing to situate somebody atop your roof to keep an eye on a potential, hopefully, preventing more crimes. As you know, the murders that have been happening in town have hopefully been stopped, but this is just one last bit of prevention, just in case.
Oh, absolutely, yes, in fact. And he'll lean in and whisper to you, "I swear someone's been snooping around the mill. Your footsteps in the night, they're always wandering around the perimeter."
Well, this is doubly beneficial then. We will also keep watch for whoever is stalking around your building while we are doing our other work.
Of course, of course. Ah, you know what? I'll even tip you for the privilege. Just watch out for... Just be safe. And I don't mind if you kill them. There's too many thieves laying about the place.
We will strive, hopefully, to arrest them, but we will do what we need to do.
Aha! And then he'll, like, tap his nose like, I know what you have to say. He'll tip you a little, I'm going to say 3 gold.
We couldn't possibly take that, sir. This is our job, and we will not be bribed as officers of the law.
Oh, who says I'm giving you a bribe? I'm just, letting, this is repayment for supplies that you will very obviously waste during your, watch.
Here's a list of official charities that we would be very appreciative if you could, see the funds to go there instead.
Well, I guess it's my lucky day. Of course I'll, put this towards charity, young, officer.
Oh, let me write you a receipt then.
Oh, yes. He very greedily takes the receipt and like, you would know that this is only like a small little deduction off their yearly taxes, but you can tell this is very much a greedy sort of fellow.
I know he was lying, sir, but now he thinks he owes us a favor.
Indeed, and yes, the Staff Widows and Orphans Fund is certainly not something you and I need to get involved in.
Oh no, horribly mismanaged. Those widows are brutal.
Most of them don't exist either. It is simply a repository for bribes.
Oh,
Poor Kevin getting the wool like ripped from or not the wool, the veil ripped from his eyes. The veil of innocence.
well, that just makes me more prepared for my plans for this evening.
All right, so
Well, as you two head off, I'll turn to Hecate and just say, do you want to go deal with the people that were harassing the Moonshiner?
That would probably be best, yes.
All right, let's go see if we can convince them to leave him alone. He has been helpful to us.
all right, so you're going to go visit Steelcrest?
Yes, who were the
Order of the last Bastion Knights.
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Wait, who's visiting Steelcrest? Arcady?
No, I'm going with you to the last bastion.
My thing is just an overnight, so it's not like we're not going to have to go away or do any rolls. It's just a cover for something.
Surprise for later. All right, so you find yourselves over here, towards 19, that big wooden building by 19, towards the very end of the map. You find yourselves at the sort of rough log fort of the Order of the Last Bastion Knights. What do you do?
Name of the chick we're supposed to see again?
The chick that was bothering old Duce. Her name was Dame Parla Canadinx. I don't know how to say this word. 1 second. just gonna say Cane Dinks for now.
Went from Canadian to King Dinks?
I
Okay.
thought it was Concadence.
How do you say that? K-N Dinks?
Cane Dinks.
Cane Dinks, yeah.
No, because if it's like Welsh or Gaelic, it's simply one word. So yeah, so it's Cane Dinks. Cane Dinks.
Yeah, but Welsh or Gaelic don't count.
Yes, it does, Ian.
Boy.
English ran them over, and it's just time to get, over that.
Ian, that's not funny on this channel.
Your colonization is leaking through.
It's the same friggin' island. It's not colonization.
It's not the same island. Ireland is completely separate.
Archipelago.
It's not even an archipelago. You don't even know what an archipelago is.
A series of islands in a chain.
It's off to the side. That's not a chain.
And back to the game.
And back to the game now that we are done with our geopolitical discussion. Alright, so
First off here.
Yes. So you find yourselves in front of the log cabin. What do you do? Or log fort?
I will knock.
One of the younger, almost like boyish, almost, will come to the door and say, "Oh, sir, your well-bornness, Arcady Renko." Matron, and will bow his head to you. Whatever can I do for you?
Well, we are here to see Dame Cadinx and I believe Master Steelcrest.
Oh, well, of course. I believe her ladyship has just retired from her duties. And with that, the young, almost squire boy will knock on a door to the barracks and say, Milady Cane Dix. I cannot say that. His well-bornness are Renko and Matron Hecate are wish to see you. And with that, she'll say, "Oh yes, one moment." You can tell she's in like a quasi-military sort of casual garment, and she's out of her armor. She'll approach you, sort of do a curt little bow, and say, "How can I help you both?"
Well, I am here merely as a side official, as I'm sorry to hear we have had reports of trouble at the mother's sanctuary, as Old Duce has been given sanctuary there, and you attempted, or your people attempted to reach him while he was there.
Oh, that was just a misunderstanding. I understand he'd have been given sanctuary because of that investigation into the market murders. Apparently, the perpetrator has been caught, so we just went over there to check in on him and see how he was doing. Nothing to trouble yourselves over. I'm sure that he will be released from sanctuary shortly, as, there doesn't really seem to be a need for him anymore. I believe the perpetrator was caught red-handed. That little girl, Hannah Coldwater.
We believe the perpetrator was apprehended, yes.
Well, I'm sure you have paperwork to finish up and all that, so you'll need him for a few more days. We'll be patient, of course. But afterwards, I see no need for the church to waste valuable dollars that could be reserved for the refugees in this crisis on housing him. He's an adult, and he can make his own way in the world. Think of all that money being used for all the children that have been orphaned, mother or matron.
What I don't see the need for is for your people to make the mother feel uncomfortable within her own house.
And with that, we so apologize. It was just a misunderstanding, that's all. We understand that church ground is church ground, and we are all faithful of the Holy Mother and Father here at the Order of the Last Bastion Knights.
Indeed, and going forward, he is a witness and somebody who is providing us with intelligence as we need. So I would certainly appreciate if you would be able to leave him be once he is outside of the church, as well as he is going to be assisting us going forward.
Oh, assisting you going forward? In what way? And you can see her, Katie, because you're a very perceptive person, kind of grinding her teeth a little bit. Like, she's trying to keep a calm face, but she's definitely looking for blood, let's say.
I am not entirely at liberty to say, but he was a wonderful, helpful witness to us, and going forward, he assures us he will be able to provide us, well, with either information or knowledge that we may be seeking going forward. So as such, he will be under the protection of those of us here from the capital.
I see. Well, we were all very loyal subjects of the king, and we would never, ever get between a member of the bureaucracy and their duty.
Well, thank you. That relieves my mind greatly. Hecate, are you satisfied with the apology to the mother and the church?
Not particularly, but she'll begrudgingly nod and just kind of like stare daggers a little bit at this woman. Something's not right with this woman. Don't like her. Heck, it will begrudgingly nod.
She'll nod back. Sorry to trouble you. Please, do come by for tea later. I am in need of repairing my armor, so I will bid you adieu.
Have a pleasant evening, and indeed we would be happy to come by for tea at some point. Thank you for your understanding in this matter.
And thank you for coming and settling this civilly. May the Holy Mother and Father watch over you both. What in their religion would be like the sign of the cross?
Yeah. Heck,
Not
it will
sure
make it
what
back.
Be like. So what are you guys up to now?
I will suggest to Hecate as we are leaving that I think we should watch over Olduce fairly carefully. Something tells me that woman would be happy to slit his throat in the night.
What would he know that would make them so eager to see his life ended?
Well, obviously, in his former life, he was a spy and presumably has knowledge and dirt on various people that are still around in the town. And if they are vying for power as I mean, their leader seemed to do. He was certainly eager to claim all of the fame and notoriety and adulation for clearing out the keep that we did the work for.
Secrets and dirt is all well and good, but before everything that went down, we wouldn't be one to say that this would be a town that would have anything worth killing over. And especially a man like him, like I don't see him. There's something else going on here.
You could be correct, but the way I see everything around here is this ice-covered landscape, and this being the last town, this town has now become incredibly valuable, and the land outside, I see members of the capital wanting to move here, and they'll view it now as ownership and property, which is going to make it valuable as well. Whoever is in charge here is going to get, well, presumably wealthy in a short period of time when the capital does come knocking.
All right, let's get back to the others.
I love it when my players figure things out. Alright, so I'm going to just hand wave this. Anything else anybody wants to do before we drift off into the night with the sounds of Kevin's secret, super secret, totally awesome project and montage music?
Sure, I'll relieve and take the first watch then.
Okay, so you take the first watch, and you sit up there, and you watch, and you watch, and you watch. You don't have dark vision, so you're not that well accustomed to the night, but you see well enough. You've trained yourself, and so far on your watch, nothing happens. Who's next?
I'll take the next watch.
I thought you were doing montage music all night.
You can do both.
I can do both.
I'll
leaning.
take the next watch. I'll take the next watch.
All she has to say is occasionally, "It's gonna be a montage." Montage.
Basically has an unseen servant just doing that on repeat. Alright, who drew this face? Ian!
What? I'm amusing myself while paying attention.
Lord.
Okay, Hecate, you go up, and Eladrin have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
It is a light with the two half moons in the sky. Because in this universe, there was one moon, but it's split apart, and there's two half moons in the sky, which form the symbol of the church, the Holy Mother and the Holy Father. And they're actually quite bright outside tonight. So you sit there and you're just staring and staring and staring until you see what looks to be a bit of a blonde hair peek out and sort of dart away from out of the camp. I'm just going to put down a token.
Say blonde bear?
No, it likes a little bit like a person with blonde hair. Hair,
Okay.
not bear. Hair.
Bear.
Not
Okay.
gonna lie, I heard bear off.
I am very sorry these past 2 weeks the weather's been insane. And I feel like I'm dying inside.
So
I also hear ours is bees.
Damn it! I was going for that.
All these tokens are way too big. But currently, this little, what looks to be, after your eyes adjust, Ellie, looks to be Ellie Mirkar. And she is
Where?
currently... Hold on, I'm trying to find
Right.
pointer.
Which purple circle? This purple circle?
Yep. Yes, that purple circle. Can everyone see it now?
It's this purple.
Correct.
I cannot see anything.
I don't see any purple circles.
Look down by 2.
I accidentally closed the map. Damn it.
Alright. It's back up again.
Oh, I see it.
There we go. Sorry
Just
about
to
that.
the left of 4.
What do you do?
Scroll down so I can see. There it is. Is she alone? Is she looking...
She is
Okay.
alone. And she's sort of
And
darting
is
from house to house.
she like looking over her shoulder and stuff?
Yes. Being very, very careful to try and not make any noise and go quietly. Like, it's pretty obvious she's going quietly. From your high vantage point, you can kind of still see it, but if you were on the ground, she might have slipped past you. Sort of thing.
I don't have anything that can track her. I'm not very stealthy. Crap. I want to follow her. I really want to follow her.
Are you going to be climbing down, or are you going to keep watch?
Really, really want to follow her, so I'm going to climb down.
You going to alert any of your companions?
Are they on routes, like on my path? To, like, following her?
I don't know, are they? What does the montage music tell you?
Is a bond.
Yeah, this montage music is unrelated.
I'm just saying, where's your cart, though? Is it behind, like, the church?
It's wherever we parked it originally, which I believe was, outside the church.
Alright, so it's behind 12, so
Yeah.
you presumably can be like, guys, wake up!
Okay, yeah. If basically if my route to her takes me past them, then I'll give them a heads up.
Alright, I'm gonna say you can you go just slightly out of your way to alert them. You see a very bleary-eyed Kevin with something... Do you show her what you made, Kevin?
No, it's all inside my tent I have set up. Don't go! I'm not done yet!
What do you guys do?
I will get up and, using my speed, I will move as quickly as I can back over toward Kadra's house. Hopefully being able to catch up to them after a couple of rounds. But yeah, we'll start following Hecate, but Hecate's well in the lead.
Okay. I might take this onto a different map, but for right now we'll stay on this map. So you end up seeing Ellie go behind this building here. So you guys are all coming from somewhere behind 12. And I'm going to say you guys are like... You guys are kind of like maybe there right now, where the square is. You can see her sort of dart from like this building to this building, almost coming up to Kadra's house. What do you guys do?
Well, Hecate, you're in the lead.
Sorry, you guys are cutting out so bad. I only caught half of what happened to the kid. She's gone up behind Kadra's house?
Very close to Kadra's house. If you look on the map, she's at the building kind of like next to Kadra's house. You've seen her kind of go like from here and sort of zip to here.
Is it this purple arrow?
It is not a purple arrow. It is a purple circle. I don't know how many times do I have to say that.
She's the purple circle. Kevin, Serena, you and I are in the purple square.
Yep.
And Hecate is probably closer to the circle because she was in the lead.
I'm still at my tent, my tent. So I figured I would be back like there.
No, Stephanie allowed us to basically keep moving as everything was happening, so that's why we made it to the other square.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. So she's right by Cadra's house. Has she stopped? What's she doing? She's just going past it, or?
She's sort of like, saw her sort of do the same thing. Like, she's traveling to Cadra's house. Like, she's very obviously making a beeline for it, but trying to be stealthy.
Sorry, just for my information purpose, where is Cadra's house?
Number 3.
Okay.
Okay, so she's just, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to keep watching her, because I mean, there's really no point in me stopping her until I know what she's up to. If she goes into Cadra's house, I'm going to try and, like, find a window to listen in at.
Okay. One second.
And I'll assume Kevin's staying behind working on his invention for tomorrow.
You don't want to come?
I'm assuming I'm very deep into my plan.
Young man, you will get your ass out here right now.
Yes, Grandma. Yes, Grandma. Oh, where did that come from? Sorry, sir.
For all we know, this young woman is another demon.
Well, right away, sir. Yes.
If you'd like, I have quite nimble feet, and I can keep an eye on a much closer range. I can keep track of where they're going.
With that, you see Ellie dart to the side and begin sort of trying to peer in through a window. The shutters are on the window, but you can see her almost try and very, very gently stick a finger up and try and peek through this shutter that's on the outside.
So she's trying to spy on Cadra.
Very obviously so.
I would very much like to sneak up behind her at a considerable distance, but not too close.
How are you going to do that?
Stealthily.
Roll me stealth. Alright, give me 1 second.
Darkness against the darkness. Ian, I think you're enjoying that a little bit too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, don't stop. I'm just complimenting you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Okay. So, 1 sec. You both think you're very, very stealthy. In fact, most people would have been caught by this. But instead of catching her unaware, Ellie turns to you and says, "Oh! I'm so very sorry. I appear to have been lost."
How lost were you that you had to peek in someone else's home to find your directions?
Just a lost little girl. My parents are dead, and I I see Kadra as a kindred spirit.
Insight check.
Roll it, baby.
Oh, I was gonna do the same thing.
I'm going to say this is very obviously a lie. It's kind of like something she pulled out of her ass at the last minute.
Young lady, nobody believes you any longer. What are you doing here?
I suppose you are right. I might as well drop all pretense. And with that,
She's a demon, look out!
demon.
This is why I requested body cams.
You see her suddenly transform from this small slip of a girl into a full-grown adult, roughly middle-aged woman. One second.
Midlife crisis, sir. We've seen it a million times.
Midlife crisis. I feel younger now than I ever have. I'll do away with you fools, and then I'll do away with Kadra.
Am I seeing or hearing any of this?
Yes, you are. I'm assuming by now, at the time of like the big transformation, you saw her.
Okay, yeah, because I would have stayed back because Hecate is not stealthy pants, so Hecate would have stayed back and let the stealther stealth up. But yeah, as soon as I hear or see any of that, I am going to cast something. Toll the
Okay,
Dead.
and as after she's done transforming, and after she's given her very lame attempt at threatening us, I would like to try one thing before anything else happens.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can put it on screen. But yeah, words of terror. Basically, I pull out a crossbow, my hand crossbow, and I point it at her. And it's a DC save of son of a. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my DC save. Sorry, how do I cast a feature from my character sheet onto the main screen?
Interesting.
Because it's
What
easier
feature?
to
Words
Words
of terror.
Yeah.
Double click the. We can open it, I think, can't we? Oh no, it's
Yeah,
not
it
working.
just says feature, not attack. You need to speak to this humanoid alone for at least 1 minute.
Oh yeah,
You're not alone,
I'm
and
not
you don't
alone,
have a
but-
full minute to talk to her.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, fine. I retract my everything up to.
I suppose I should let you all know my name. I am Mariath the Quick, not this Ellie Mirkar, and I am after Mara, or Kadra as you know her now.
You can call yourself Barriet or Marat or John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt for all I care. At this point, I really suggest you step back. While I'm
Somehow. I doubt that. And then we're going to go into initiative, y'all. Alright, hold your horses. Let me open up a map.
Well. Ooh. All right, so are we? Is this wall actually here, or?
I'm going to say yes for now.
I haven't been added to the map.
Oh, crap. One sec.
I know, I'm a little bit too dark to see at night.
You have a white background.
Yeah, but it's night, isn't it?
Your token literally looks like Fanta Black.
I'm Mrs. Popo. Respect that.
All these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
There are 4 lights.
Bitch, don't tell me what to do! Alright, so it is Mariath's turn. And Serena, since you so willingly offered, you're getting a thunder wave. Which you fail. You are knocked back 10 feet and 7 points of damage. Serena.
Where is she standing exactly? Because I'm trying to figure out the map myself. Is she the one over here?
The K, the big K.
That's her. So I'm 10 pushed back 10 book.
Everyone's
10.
seeing this this map I have, right? This farmhouse map?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Sorry. Okay, because I'm just trying. Okay, I'm pushed 10 feet back. In what direction?
I'm going to say 5, 10, and you knock almost into Kevin.
Hey!
Oh, my hero.
They didn't try and catch you.
But not with your hands. Giggity.
Giggity, giggity.
Oh, this isn't...
Okay, so...
Anyway.
Okay, so I pull up my... I'm still aiming my crossbow. I aim at her and...
And with that, she is going to... Oh, and that doesn't hit.
That does not hit. Wow.
Armor class 18.
Holy smokes. Okay, that doesn't hit. And I'm going to take my remaining action to run into the corner of the... back to the corner of this house. And
Running away so soon. Alright, so that's the end of it for you. Hecate!
Let's see. Going to target her. There we go. Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Gonna be a miss, probably.
Yes, that's a miss. Remember,
gonna get up-
control, click. Control, click.
Did I do that? Didn't I target her? I thought I was
Yes,
targeting.
you did. I was
Okay.
Serena.
And then I'm going to run up and then smack her with my mace. For the mother! Well, that misses too. God damn it.
The mother and the father. There is only magic, and the power derived from it. Is that the end of your turn?
That's all I can do, yep. I've got one of the highest DCs, so I'm going to try and block her off from getting everybody else.
Kevin!
Well, I guess we should try and arrest her then, right?
Sure.
Of course. That's what we're here to do.
All right, well, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't get to finish my project, but I got halfway finished. Look! And Kevin will draw a pistol and point it at Arcady. Look what I made! And then just start waving it around for everyone to look. And I will walk up to what's her face there?
Mariath.
Mariath, and I will hold out my pocket pistol and I will say, surrender, or are you feeling lucky, punk?
I
Oh,
possess
kaboom.
in my pinky finger more power than you could ever imagine.
Apparently, I probably missed with that.
It says misfire 3.
No, but
Attacking while out of ammo.
How
oh,
are
it
you
should
out of
have ammo.
ammo?
Oh, because they're. There we go. That was it. Because I only have one shot for each one, and I'm supposed to have 2, but we didn't get through the night. But I probably missed with a 9, so it didn't misfire, but it did miss.
Okay, so you just missed.
Yep, but it was quite loud and impressive.
I don't care if this whole town hears me. I will lay waste to them all. Arcady.
Arcady will dash down here into the shrubberies and turn and fire the hand crossbow. Second shot.
It!
Finally hits.
And he... Ooh. You kind of get a crossbow to her ankle, and she goes, finally, one of you made a boo-boo.
That's it for me. Actually, no. While we're outside the door, I am going to. Shoot, what was this woman's name?
Mariath.
No, the one Mariath is after.
Kadra. Or Mara,
I will
as she calls her.
I will. Mara or Kadra, we could use some assistance out here. Somebody is here to kill you.
Alright, it says Kobold Scale Sorcerer, but this is the best example of Kadra's abilities, so let's just hand wave this right now. And you see a light sort of come in on through the shutters, and you hear the rumbling of someone suddenly waking up. And that's the end of your turn, I presume?
Yes.
Kadra is going to run out the door in basically a nightgown and robe with a small wand and dagger in hand, and say, "What is all the commotion?" And then her face will turn a dark, or will suddenly go pale and grayish in the moonlight, in the light of the moons. And she'll go, "No, not you! You found me? All the way out here? No!" And with that, she'll cast Poison Spray on Mariath. And with that, the Night Sorcerer will turn to her and say, "Oh, it's really you, Mara. Is this how you would greet your teacher after all these years?" And with that... she is just going to whip out and attack... Hecate. Oh, I
She hit
accidentally
Serena as well.
Serena. Oh crap! All right, Serena. I'll remove those.
Thank you.
I was wondering what that was doing.
Ugh.
Serena.
All of a sudden, I magically heal. Okay. Can you tell me what kind of clothing she's wearing?
She is basically wearing a
I'll make
She's
the question
wearing a
easier. Is she wearing anything metallic?
No.
Fuck.
She's basically wearing like a long gown with like a tank top long gown. And she also, you can see she has like patches of dragon scales on her skin. It's a very peculiar look.
Ooh, okay. From where I'm standing, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery, and depending on success or failure, I'll pass my insults accordingly. So, Vicious Mockery, nope, not doing that.
Remember, control click on K.
I
You have to
did
hit
that.
if you go to actions, you have to go down to the little eyeglass by Vicious Mockery. And then click on the save button. There's like a D20 by the save button.
He still isn't targeting, though.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, found it. It was okay. It's right there.
Nabil, press
Did-
Control and then click on the K.
Already got it. I got it. I
Okay.
forced it on my end. So now you can do it.
Okay. Just one. I thought I did cast it. Isn't it showing up on the screen?
You have to hit the button again now that she's targeted.
Oh, okay. Like this.
And it
Yes, there you go.
failed.
Failure.
Ew.
Hey! Roll that sweet damage.
Okay, so
Max damage!
okay, my insults are. Oh, I liked you in your other form. It had less crow's feet on your face.
Oh, snap. With that, she'll grimace and say, and just stare you down.
Serena's a real basic bitch.
Girl, please.
She took a DNA test. She is 100% that bitch.
Alright, spiritual weapon, that's my bonus action. I think I'm still targeted.
Hit! Yes!
Perfect. Swing at her with my mace again.
That's a miss.
That's it.
Kevin!
All right, I am going to reload as a action because I don't have crossbow expert, and I can do my second attack if I reload. No, I can't. Can I?
Nope.
Unless I spend a key point. I will save it and reload. And done.
Alright. Arcady!
I'll back up another couple of feet and fire again. Second shot. Two misses.
Reroll those! You can reroll those!
Oh, I can re-roll the second one. Still misses. That's it for me.
With this, Kadra will go up even closer, using this as cover, and go, "You won't take me alive! I'd rather kick... What you did to us! It was insane! You're insane!" And she's going to use one of her sorcery points. And she is going to give Kadra disadvantage on the chromatic orb. Is chromatic orb a saving throw or no?
No, it's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll. Oh, okay, never mind. She'll hold that for later. Oh, a hit! And throw off some cold damage at her. That she'll very noticeably shiver away and go, "I am not having any fun. I came here to do a job, and I'm going to finish this." Why didn't it, there it goes for Hecate. Alright, so Kevin, you save. Hecate, you fail and are knocked back 10 feet. From another Thunder Wave spell, which deals 5 damage. Serena!
Just one second. Again, I'm gonna take out my crossbow and aim at her and take another shot. Dang. That armor be thick.
Oh yeah, she's thick.
And that's it for me.
Hecate! You've been pushed back 10 feet. What do you do now?
Gonna charge back there.
What was that?
Bonus action. Charge there. Bonus action. Spiritual weapon. Hello.
You said bonus action, spiritual weapon, but I don't see anything coming up on the thing.
I saw the dice roll.
Yours last time took a little bit to show up.
Frozen.
Ah.
I'm moving my mouse and I'm not seeing my mouse.
It's a miss. Wow, that took a full 2 minutes.
Seriously. Okay, so then let's try mace again.
Nope.
Guys, Kadra's making us look bad.
He is, yo. Kevin.
All right, so I am, because I have this, gonna put my pocket pistol in my offhand. I'm gonna punch her in the nose. Wow. And then shoot her.
Oh! Max damage on one of the crits!
Nice.
Whoa, oh my god, max damage on at least the first one, and almost max damage on the second one. How did it go down?
Is she dead?
She's not dead. She's almost dead after that.
I don't know. Punch her in the nose and then just shoot her in the shoulder.
Actually, you killed her. You forgot to click on her though.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. That 14 pretty much would have done it, and then you did another 10 on top of that. 25 extra hit points. Yep, that kills her.
Who's bullying who now, huh? Who's got a gun? Me! I mean, oh, I'm sorry, I just lost my head there for a second.
What the devil is that, you Kevin?
I was, oh, sir, I'm sir. Everyone's trying to push me around and bully me, and I thought, well, what if I got a gun? And this is my way of, I remade my character with the gun monk, subclass.
Kevin's got a gun.
Yeah, it cost me all my gold to make 2 pocket pistols. 300 gold.
Well, well done, but well, I guess we didn't need to take her alive, but that is kind of the worst thing I've ever seen. You put a hole right through her.
Well, I could probably make it less lethal. I'll look down the barrel.
Don't do that, kids.
Hecate will
Kevin
gently,
shouldn't have a gun.
Hecate will gently, like, put her hand over his and, like, push his arm down so he's not looking in the barrel. We do not believe that would be a good idea.
Well, I'm half done the second one, so tomorrow I'll be twice as deadly.
With that, Kadra will begin to cry and say, "It's over. It's finally over."
How long has she been hunting you students for?
Years. I've been here a good 10 years now. This is what Bajalin had over me. I was so terrified that he put out the fact that I was living here and that she was going to come and kill me. She was my teacher once. A long time ago. But she went mad and she started to think that if she killed us all and drank all our blood, she'd actually become a dragon.
Really? That's...
Creepy.
Not actually the weirdest thing we've heard over here the last couple of days. So, Magellan was blackmailing you over you being in hiding?
Yes. He found my old spell book.
Does he still have it?
Yes.
Well, I think you'll be able to retrieve it from him, as he'll no longer have anything to hold over you.
Thank you so
I'm sure
much.
the town is very aware of your abilities now.
Well, that shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter if I think it doesn't matter if I'm a spellcaster or not.
No, I just don't think they'll mess with you in any way. I think you've proven yourself to be a great help to us tonight. You were, I mean, until Kevin blew half this poor woman's body away, you were the strongest one in this fight by far. You acquitted yourself very well.
And with that, she'll blush a little bit and say, "Oh, sir, thank you. I was always the more studious type, and I haven't practiced in so long. Thank you."
I am merely stating the obvious, but you were exceptional in here. Kevin, is there anything on the body?
And Kevin's still kind of looking at his hands, one with a gun and one with his other hand, and and he'll start looking over the body. Is there anything?
You find in her hair, a ribbon that you recognize.
She's from San Francisco. Got it.
No, a ribbon, not flowers.
So close.
A ribbon that, after some quick study between Kadra and yourself, is basically a hat of disguise in ribbon form.
It's a ribbon of disguise.
Well, that would explain how she was able to change her appearance.
I will put it in this evidence bag. And I will pull out an evidence bag.
Of nowhere. Okay, and that with that, Kadra will say, "Thank you for ridding me of her. Here," and she'll go into her house, and with it, she will hand you this gem of brightness. It has about 39 charges remaining, but you need it more than me.
Well, thank you. That is very generous of you. It may well aid us in our future endeavors, and if it has charges left at the end, we will certainly return it to you.
Oh, you're just too kind.
We're just doing our job, my lady.
It's more help than I've had in all these long years.
Well, I'm sure you'll be able to repay the town and everybody else with it. I think for now we should take this body away, and then I believe we should go check out her tent to see what else she has stored away. Hopefully it's not vials of blood.
Oh no, she probably would have drank it fresh.
Okay.
She was very she was not very well. She'd done some magical research into something, and I don't know, some screws suddenly fell loose. She was always a bit power hungry.
Do you know what she was researching?
How to increase magical abilities in people. As you know, not everyone is born with the ability to do magic, and there's a lot of people who are born with that ability to do magic, but can't really do the higher level spells. They sort of top out after a while. She was looking for a way to increase a person's natural magical ability permanently.
Oh, that's certainly something that seems like it would lead to madness. All right, and I'll grab part of the body and just say, Kevin, would you lift the other half up and let's take this over to the military barracks and it can be disposed of.
I will grab the legs.
And with that, this is
no, you get your ass over to the arms where it's all bloody and nasty, you shooting man.
Oh, yes, sir.
And don't grab my legs.
Oh, let me help you until cast prestidigitation, and a lot of that blood will just drop off.
Oh, handy. Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you again.
And with that, this is a good spot to take a 5-minute bathroom break.
So, Ian,
right.
Kevin has 238 specials now?
One shot. They're basically just Derringers, actually, because I couldn't afford anything better. If we get through tonight, I'll have the second one, and yeah, the basic class abilities are I got point blank shot and 2-weapon fighting.
Well, you certainly hit her point blank tonight.
Christ. That was satisfying. I don't think I've ever done anything that cool.
Yeah, I love that you had to pause in the middle of the fight. I'm just going to stand here and reload, and then, oh, watch this. Bang, bang. Punch crit, shot crit.
That was fun.
Oh, the whole point. I was supposed to have 2. So I'd at least get that off. Then the rest of the fight would be mostly melee. But this time that worked out.
Yeah, no, check out the 99% Invisible on Vanta Black, though.
I
And-
definitely will. But why?
And the black that was invented that is actually blacker than that.
Oh, yeah, I've heard
Ooh.
about that.
Oh yeah, Black 2.0.
Yep.
There's a joke in there.
There
I
are
don't like
indeed.
calling myself. I don't like calling myself that in public.
That whole thing with the Amish Kapoor.
But I also have to say I'm really glad
Yes.
that it was tonight that because I had planned to have the guns come out last week. I'm really glad it came out tonight because I watched Equilibrium this afternoon when I got home from work, which is very much the gun monk.
The
aesthetic.
gun fu thing.
Yep. Also, 10 years on or 15 years on, it's not as good. The Matrix holds up better.
I mean, the Matrix was all about CGI stuff. Gun fu. Sorry, Equilibrium was more about kung fu with guns.
They were about the same time that they came out, weren't they?
Did they? That's surprising.
That's why.
No, the Matrix is 99.
Oh wait, no, Equilibrium was what 2003.
2002.
So around the time of
but
the sequels.
yeah, so if anything, it tried to copy the idea of Matrix, I think.
And it was like Matrix, but 1984, and I think Matrix holds up as a better movie.
Let's see how Matrix 4 holds up.
I mean, are we still light bulbs, or do we have some agency in this damn fight?
Apparently, the rumors are that Matrix 4 is supposed to be the prequel to all Matrixes.
I actually wouldn't
That's
mind
why-
seeing that.
Yeah, so that's why Trinity, I forgot, Carrie Mons is coming back, and Neo is also coming back, but they're all going to be like absolutely different characters. They're not going to be Neo and Trinity, so yeah.
So wait, we're gonna see the origin story of the Walmart?
Yep. Baby. But
What if I
again,
put on this hat? I could be anyone.
keep in mind, all of this info I'm getting is from Reddit, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, it's 50%, capitalist crusaders and communist plots. Although I have been banned by our conservative and our Sino, so there might be a pattern there.
Oh, you too. You also got kicked out of Sino. Same here.
Of course.
Apparently, they did not like the idea of using Overwatch characters for Hong Kong's freedom. So they kind of hated that.
They didn't like. Oh, what was it that I pointed out while we wait for Steph?
Wait,
What was
hold
it
on.
I pointed out? They were saying, "Oh, we're getting brigaded, so we know you Westerners like saying people attack people without evidence." So I just sent them a gif of this old woman talking to the press, and a Chinese police officer taps her on the shoulder, and she just kind of turns around calmly and looks at him, and he sprays her in the face with pepper spray. I got
yeah.
banned for that.
Yeah, but the old woman was asking for it. Who the hell does she think she is with the freedom of speech and the stuff? She started.
Oh, that whole Hong Kong thing is its own clusterfuck. I won't even get into. But yeah, seriously.
Yeah, forget the Hong Kong thing, forget the Uyghur thing, now the whole Wuhan thing.
Hey,
China is
man.
just a corner.
You forgot Kashmir.
Oh my God! No, I don't know. I don't know the Kashmir thing. Oh, India Kashmir. Okay, that.
Yeah, seriously, they got nothing. If I was Kashmir, I'd be pissed the fuck off.
It's the fact that Kashmir actually has a lot in terms of farmland is why it's been fought over for a few thousand years.
I mean, I'd also be pretty hot under the sweater, too.
I was hoping for one of you to bring up the sweater thing.
What sweater thing?
Oh my God, Kashmir
Kashmir
sweater.
sweaters?
Oh, snap.
No, not a snap. Actually, sad. World's biggest democracy. Not a democracy.
Isn't that the same for America and Canada?
Oh, definitely Canada. We're still doing genocide against Native people, so...
And back to a fantasy world that actually makes some sense.
Way to segue into that.
Instead of the harsh reality, geopolitical reality of our current world, where we are all slowly dying.
Especially because we're just trying to write a geopolitical reality for our world like 100 years ago.
Yeah, but with less colonialism and other nonsense.
Colonialism was the right thing to do.
No, it wasn't!
It's actually not turning out to be that way as we're writing, but anyway, let's go.
Yes, let's go. Alright, so you have successfully defeated Mariath the Quick. I presume you guys all go to bed and sleep off the rest of the night. Kevin, you will be taking a point of exhaustion.
Yep, because I'm going to finish my guns. And I'm going to show anybody who comes to look in the morning and, like, let them look down the barrel.
Stop pointing that thing at me.
Oh, it's a long rest. Okay, that's fine.
I'd like to go investigate Marriott the Quick's tent.
I'm going with Arcady.
Yeah, I'll follow. Well, I guess I'll probably go.
Yeah.
Quit spinning those things. Put them in their holsters. It's really, really upsetting.
And whatever
Okay.
Arcady is not looking at, I'm going to swipe it for myself.
What you find is...
Which I will swipe from him and then put back.
You don't find much in her tent. You find 100 golds, a spell book, a few other books, a not truly a journal, but more like the scribblings of someone trying to find someone else. And that's about it. You find some food supplies, a backpack, a change or two of clothes. All very mundane sort of stuff.
So what you told us about what's written in the journal, was that everything? Or is there something more to go?
Yeah, that's everything. There's nothing really special that you don't already know that's written in the journal.
Okay, so...
No other names that she's actively searching for.
No, and even then, Kadra could provide you at least most of that information.
But she has to be hiding something. And I'm going to touch the bottom of my chin with my gun and rub it like I'm rubbing my chin with my finger, but it's a gun.
I put my hand on near his chin and I go, we just had one fatality, let's not have another, my friend.
Oh, bye. And I'll put it away. I am not good with gun safety.
That is painfully obvious.
Well, we should go see at least if Tafina saw anything last night, anything else.
Tafina's with you and say, wow, that was a swell fight, guys.
That is the worst Lauren I've ever heard. I've never heard Lord say swell in his life.
I'm trying. The weather here has been insane. My sinuses are going quite all over the place. So that's about as Tafina-y as you're gonna get today.
Well, who would get the most use out of this ribbon of disguise?
Drow aren't inherently evil in our world.
Crap.
Although we
Well-
have written a new, actually pretty cool backstory for them. I'll link it to you.
Well, does
Well,
anybody else besides Serena want?
I don't blame you. I'd probably do
Um,
evil stuff with that.
If I had it, I couldn't get dispelled from looking normal.
Kevin, nobody thinks you're not normal in your furbolg form.
I just want to look like Mummy and Daddy and Grandma.
No amount of magic is able to make them love you.
Oh.
Is that a vicious mockery spell?
Yeah, I've taken some damage from that, whether it actually counts or not.
That's just naturally natural from Serena. Take that as
Well, I will leave it between you two to decide who wants it.
Serena.
Why don't you take this 20-sided die and roll it off?
We could do that. That's a fair way to do it. Let's do that. There we go. I rolled a 3. That's totally a Kevin thing to do. Although I shouldn't complain. I got 2 20s back to back.
You really shouldn't.
Come on, roll a 1, Nabil. Come on, roll that 1. Let's see it. Chop chop.
Hold on, it's not
Roll
rolling for
20
some
now.
reason. Oh, there you go. Are you fucking serious? I got a 20 and it's not even showing.
It did not.
What?
You're lying.
How do I show my screen right now? I'm not even. I swear.
Print screen. Print
Go to Paint. Hit Control V to paste. Save it, and then link it to us in Discord. That's the only way you'll ever prove it.
Or
for
screenshot
fuck's
it with your phone.
Or
for
your phone.
fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
that works.
Take a
That's
picture with your
so-
phone and post it.
That's so many steps. Kevin, just take the damn thing. I'm not doing any.
Take a-
I'm not even gonna lie. That's too many steps. Kevin, just take the damn thing.
Take a picture with your phone and post it. 2 steps.
Ah,
Yeah, now I want to make you do it regardless. Actually, if you don't do it, I'm just going to give it to you because
fine.
I'm
Just
being
give
a
me.
dick.
Fine. Just give me 60 seconds. I'm gonna put it up.
It's okay.
No, because if
We
you roll a
believe you.
20, I want him to have it. Nabil is furiously photoshopping right now.
No, he ain't.
He's scrolled up to find my 20s to copy and paste it onto his.
I'm not gonna lie. That would be a very Serena thing for me to do if Serena had.
If I really needed to, I would get Lyndon to do that for me.
Okay, I put it up on Discord. Have a look.
That's a car. Oh, well. Oh, because you didn't. Did you roll in the box or it rolled outside the box?
I threw it in the chat box. It rolled out to where it is, where you see it right. Look, I don't mind doing the roll over again because
good
you rolled
enough.
a 3. I'll roll a 3. I'll roll it again. Just tell me how to do a proper roll.
Just drop it in the box. Like I just take it and drop it.
Okay, so
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
Kev-
Didn't beat.
Okay, the one time it rolls in the box, it's a 2, so fuck.
All right, so I will take it for now, but we will share it. Wait, does it need to be?
I have no idea what you guys are doing, but it was funny, so I didn't interrupt you.
They're rolling to see who gets that ribbon of disguise.
Yeah, but we can't
Wait,
even
I
do
thought-
that properly, so
Steph
we fucked
said-
it up.
That I couldn't take the ribbon because it's for good, lawful people?
No. What I was saying is, you can totally take the ribbon. It's just, if you're taking the ribbon to hide the fact that you're a drow, in this world, drow are not inherently evil, so they don't incur the reaction that they do in most D&D campaigns.
Okay.
And that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Oh, right, I
hashtag
was
Drow
thinking
Lives
that.
Matter.
Yeah, link that because I
Hashtag
want
Drive Live
to
Matter.
link it in our chat. We have a world anvil now.
Drow. World builders.
Is there anything more we want to accomplish, or should we head off to the barrows?
The barrows.
Barrows.
All right, and with that, I will pause the stream because there was a little bit extra I wanted to do, but Lorne should be here for that because he's announcing his campaign next week. And there's some slight RP stuff. I was going to RP the council meeting right before you will go out to the barrows. And I think Lorne should be here for that. Unless you guys want to do the RP, because going out to the burrows, Tafina should be here. Definitely.
Well, yeah, let's wait for Lorne to get back then, because yeah, he's got a campaign, and if we need him for the burrows too, then I'm happy to wait.
Plus, I made all these signs and this glitter.
Are you glitter bombing the other candidates?
Well, no, I was gonna tell those orphans that beat me up that they had candy and cover them in glitter.
Well, that's good.
Or-
I would suggest Bajalin at least glitter bomb him. He really deserves it.
Or how about I walk around all of the candidates and I play depressing music as they walk around?
Basically, this Friday, or Friday in the game world, this is Wednesday in the game world, and Friday will be the official town hall meeting where they vote to give refugees rights, and everyone, one by one, will announce their campaign. Then you can go off to the burrows and come back, and then we'll have the election. That is my next sort of arc for this campaign. Does that make sense?
Yep. Oh, looks like Tara lost audio again.
Alright, so this is actually a good place to end it. I would like to thank everyone for watching our stream. ZLT, as always, thank you for chatting with us. Super fan. And then I would also like to thank Atten, Bloodlust, Commander Root, Community Showcase, Sincerely Brittany.
Sincerely, that's their name?
Yes, sincerely. And Soda Sola. I do not think anyone else is streaming at the moment as a part of our Heroes Wanted collective of shows. Crap.
That's fine.
Oh, DM Quicksilver is on, so let's go raid DM Quicksilver. But after that, I will be turning off the stream.
All right. That was good.
Hey, sorry about
That-
that, everyone.
That got a little bit scary.
Not a problem. Did it now. And also, I'd like to thank you guys. You guys are some of the best players ever. I got really, really worried that I wasn't going to have enough content for tonight, especially with Lorne gone. And now we're raiding DM Quicksilver. And I will end the stream. See you all later.